Now, while we have the Samsung Galaxy Tab handy, we might as well reveal the sad tale of our experience with it. It has been a great disappointment, and the irony is that it should never have been so. It is well built, from quality components, and it's sufficiently powerful to excel in the environment for which it is advertised. The advertised specs are very, very good. However, the version we were sold was severely crippled in a misguided attempt to encourage sales of Samsung's more lucrative models. Specifically, we bought the Wi-Fi only version. Model number is GTP1010. None of the advertised data warned us that many of its most important potential features would be disabled. In fact, Samsung happily sold us at extra cost the cables and connectors to connect it with devices through interfaces that they had disabled. Our first disappointment came after we struggled to access the big disk drive connected to our network. We use this network-attached storage device for central storage of all of our files, and it relies on the well-known industry standard SMB or Samba protocols. Now, this is described in other areas here at AskMisterWizard.com. All of our Windows computers and our Linux PCs can access these files, and the Arco 70 Internet tablet running Android 2.2 has no trouble at all with it, just easy as can be. But the Samsung Galaxy Tab just doesn't work with it. It demands authentication for files and folders that don't require authentication, and it just fails at every access attempt. This was a huge disappointment for us because it isolates the Galaxy Tab from all of our media files, music, movies, home videos, photos, and our documents. Because Android normally includes support for industry standard Samba file sharing, we conclude that Samsung's management team must have paid their engineers to remove this functionality for some reason, and there's just no excuse for this. Our next disappointment came after we struggled to connect an external disk drive through the advertised USB 2 interface. This is something that the Arcos i70 Internet tablet handles easily through a well-known adapter that's capable of converting most USB 2 client connections into a USB host mode, but it didn't work on our Samsung Galaxy Tab model. Another disappointment came after we purchased Samsung's composite stereo video cable. This is an adapter we bought directly from their website. Here's what it looks like. As you can see, the box clearly states supports stereo and standard video signal between tablet and other multimedia devices, compatible with Samsung Galaxy Tab. However, it wouldn't work. We could get audio out, but not video. We tried it with several different TV monitors. We bought a second cable on the assumption that we somehow got a bad one on our first try. We spent hours on the phone with Samsung technical support. They described the configuration menu options that our Galaxy Tab just wouldn't display. Everybody was mystified. Eventually, our little issue was escalated to a special Samsung technical support department. They identified themselves as executive technical support. When pressed, they revealed that the TV out feature had been deliberately disabled on the Wi-Fi only model of the Samsung Galaxy Tab. When I complained that none of the advertisements for that device had warned me of this egregious infraction of justice, and that they had sold me an adapter that claimed compatibility, they apologized, but refused my suggestion that they should replace the device with something that had not been deliberately crippled. We were not impressed. We do like our Samsung Galaxy Tab for basic web surfing, email, GPS, and Skype. We've adapted our usage patterns with it to focus on just those activities, but it just isn't nearly as useful as the Arco 70 Internet tablet, even though the Galaxy costs a lot more. Obviously, Samsung's business is focused on subscription devices. This is something we're seeing happen more and more on the Internet, and it's troubling. They aren't selling these Wi-Fi only devices through their big subscription-oriented distributors like AT&T. We suspect that some misguided marketing expert at Samsung insisted that the engineers cripple the Wi-Fi only device to please their big distributors who want to sell subscriptions. We are very disappointed to learn that Samsung is willing to misrepresent their products in this manner, and we won't be buying any more Samsung products unless we hear of a significant reformation here.
Thanks for watching this clip. If you are watching all of our clips just on YouTube, you are missing out on a lot of the very best stuff, because this clip is part of a huge library. There are thousands of clips here at AskMisterWizard.com related to this and similar subjects that will help you become the master of your own technology in your home or small business. This clip can be found in context with other related clips, related text, and our forums where we answer questions. You'll also find advertisements from vendors that sell things related to this study. Please support them and support us. We appreciate your help. From YouTube, it's very easy to get to our website. Just click on the link at the very beginning of YouTube's descriptive text.